The images here on your screens are from 2022. When in Hubballi in Karnataka, there were communal riots that broke out. Multiple cases were filed. Over 120 people were booked, including an AIMIM leader, because 4 policemen were also injured in this all-out rioting. Well, guess what? These elements who resort to this kind of violence are only being emboldened by the Siddaramaiah Sarkara. How? All cases that have been filed against the accused have now been dropped. The case is withdrawn at the behest of the Karnataka government, and like I said, it includes several AIMIM leaders who were accused of leading a mob that actually attacked the police, that attacked a police station. They attempted to storm that police station during this rioting. The incident back then had sparked political tensions. It's back in the focus today with the Siddaramaiah government letting off all of these accused, despite a great job by the police in actually ensuring that every single person who was involved in this rioting was held accountable. The BJP is saying that all of this is being done just to appease a certain community. 2 years after the riots in Hubballi that hit national headlines, the Siddaramaiah government in Karnataka has withdrawn charges against all the 139 accused. The unrest began on April 16, 2022, after the image of a saffron flag atop a mosque was shared on social media. This sparked outrage in the Muslim community, leading to protests outside the old Hubballi police station that turned violent. 4 police officers were injured in the attacks. AIMIM leader Mohammad Arif was among those held for the violence. The charges against the accused included offences like attempted murder and rioting, but all of that has now been withdrawn. Chief Minister Siddaramaiah has actually defended the decision to drop the cases.
ಕೋರ್ಟ್ಗೆ ಸರ್ಕಾರಕ್ಕೆ ಕೆಲವು ಮೊಕದ್ದಮೆಗಳನ್ನು ತಗೊಳ್ಳಿಕ್ಕೆ ಅಧಿಕಾರ ಇದೆ. ಕ್ಯಾಬಿನೆಟ್ ಸೆಕ್ಯೂರಿಟಿ ಮಾಡಿ ಹೋಮ್ ಮಿನಿಸ್ಟರ್ ಸೆಕ್ಯೂರಿಟಿ ಅವರ ವಿವೇಚನೆಯಿಂದ ತಗೊಂಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಕ್ಯಾಬಿನೆಟ್ ಅದನ್ನು ಒಪ್ಪಿದೆ. ನೋಡ್ತೀನಿ ಅದನ್ನು. ಬಿಜೆಪಿಯವರಿಗೆ
The BJP rained fire at the Congress government, saying this was a step of Muslim appeasement.
Some of the ministers, some of the MLAs of the Congress party, they wrote to the government, chief minister and the home minister that cases should be withdrawn. The police department and the Ministry of Law of the state government, they have opposed the withdrawing of the case. In spite of that, they have withdrawn it. That means, in a way, they are supporting Islamic fundamental activities.
The charges against these rioters were dropped a year after Deputy Chief Minister D.K. Shivkumar wrote to the police department demanding a withdrawal of the cases against the accused. With Nagarjun Dwarkanath in Bengaluru, Bureau Report, India Today. So 4 police officials were also injured in the riots that had taken place. And remember, this mob, thinking and having no fear of the law, actually went ahead and attempted to target a police station, attempted to set it on fire. Today, essentially, the message that's going across from the Siddaramaiah government is that they were right. They had no reason to have any fear of the law. Nagarjun Dwarkanath is joining us live from Bengaluru with more details on this. Nagarjun, for obvious reasons, this has sparked a whole lot of political outrage. But what really is the government saying as the reason behind wanting these cases to be withdrawn and then taking that step? Do they believe that they're innocent, have been wrongly accused by their own police force?
This all started when D.K. Shivkumar, the Deputy Chief Minister in 2023, had written a letter to the ADG Law and Order back then asking them to drop charges against 138 people, saying BJP government had targeted innocent people as well. But the government back then decided not to drop the cases and investigation would continue. But the cabinet subcommittee would take up the matter and decide. Now the cabinet committee has decided that the cases can be dropped against these people. And the reason mentioned is request from the public opinion as well as civil society is what on paper in the cabinet note is mentioned. No authority from the government has come on record to mention as to why are they dropping this specific case. That is the reason why BJP is targeting the government saying that this is appeasement politics. When cases of farmers and students are pending, cases of certain people who try to set fire on police stations and jeeps and assault government workers are being dropped. If not, this is appeasement. What else is what BJP is asking the government today?
Absolutely bizarre defense that's coming from the government. As Naga tells us, the messaging essentially is that the public wanted this. Who asked for it? Why did they act on this request? Those are all questions that remain unanswered.